Hello everybody, I'm Chris with Cali Moto TV. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to today's video. We have my 2023 Ducati V4R. It is a gorgeous day here in Arizona, almost evening, and I just want to take you out through one of my favorite roads, sort of my backyard. Listen to that, yes. Let's sort of show you what it's like to ride around here. So, oh, what a beautiful freaking evening. Oh, a quick shifter. It's just so good. This little stretch of road was recently paved, and I tell you what, it's just such a fun little area to get some speed going. It's usually not too busy. So I do most of my speed runs. Oh man. Just can't get over the scenery. Look at this. Quail. A lot of birds and stuff. But welcome to my first video on my V4R that I'm presenting to you all. Arizona's got some truly beautiful roads, and because of that and because of the weather, that is probably as open as the roads are going to get, because this section just happens to be a really fun section. And well, everyone's getting off work, and the first thing they want to do is get out and go hit the road. I want to show you some of the scenery here. This is all a natural park, so nothing can be built around here, and it stays. You see all the saguaros. It's the only place that really has saguaros. It's just a lovely scenic route through here, and you see what I mean. Like, there's no shoulder for bicyclists, but yet they ride out here. But there's so many little hiking trails around here, and a lot of people from out of town, because we have what's called a gym show. Like, look at this, Jesus. We have what's called a gym show, and it's exactly what it sounds like. It's not like gym, like J-Y-M, gem, G-E-M, like stones and whatnot, fossils. I got a buddy of mine that actually curates fossils and whatnot. This is my V4R. I'm getting, this is satin PPF, and I'm gonna get it to where satin's like right here, and then this is clear PPF. I've had so many of these unique bikes, and these one-off bikes, or limited numbered bikes I should say, and I never protected them with PPF, and they always would get scratched up on the tank and stuff. So I decided finally with this one to wrap it and keep it protected, and so far so good. I mean, it fell over, and instead of having to replace all of my fairings, I only need to replace the ones that actually cracked, because the PPF kept it from being scratched up, which is pretty impressive. Something to note too about my V4R is I am in GP shift, and on this bike it has made a huge difference on how the transmission feels. Like, the transmission's already really good. I mean, really good. That looked like a bird, or I could tell that was an animal. Anyways, the quick shifter is really good normally, and in GP it's just even better. It's just so fluid. And of course, like I said, there's just some traffic. But look at this. It's beautiful, isn't it? I know you're used to seeing Bill and his California roads, which are also gorgeous. That's the shit I'm talking about right there. That's bad. He's in the total other lane because of this idiot. Ugh. There's so many other places to ride. Why choose this road, you know? Anyways, you see all the scenery out in California. Well, welcome to southern Arizona, where it's 70 degrees in January, and I'm out on a motorcycle sharing it with you all. This road's kind of gnarly. Like, there's no guardrail right here, And there is a car down there somewhere that I think 2 weeks ago drove off. It's because they come out here, the people that have never been out here just want to sightsee. And they lose track of where they're at. And because of that, they just kind of drive right on off the cliff. These people are hauling. Nice. It's just a beautiful stretch of road, though. Absolutely beautiful stretch of road. Yeah, I don't know if that car's still there, though. Like, come on now. Let's see if I can not run into the off the road. Anyways, we'll go for another ride another day, and we'll go all the way over there because that's another gorgeous stretch of road in the middle of nowhere. I think that's one of the cool things about down here in Tucson is there's a lot of roads that are in the middle of absolutely nowhere. And that what we just went through was called Gates Pass. This is still considered Gates Pass. These little dips are just crazy fun. The only problem with this stretch is there's a lot of these little pullouts, and you'll get people that obviously pull out without looking. Granted, if you're hauling, it's not really their fault, it's more yours, but still, look at that. So we're headed back up Gates Pass. I'll tell you what, so I've had 2 static suspension motorcycles so far. My Aprilia RS34 1100 factory and this. And you know, for the longest time I always wanted the S's because, you know, at the time I rode mostly on the streets, I'm like, well, the electronic suspension is the way to go because you can soften it up a good bit and you can kind of dial it into the road surface easier, which is true. But it's not to say that this bike and the Aprilia were so stiff that they were too unforgiving and couldn't be ridden on the road. This is actually a relatively plush motorcycle as far as the bumps go. There's a section coming to my house that's a little rough, and then going out to that other place that I'll show you on another video, it's pretty rough, but this bike sucks up just fine. And I haven't messed with the suspension yet. I've, you know, did the break-in and just kind of get a feel for what I like and what more I want to do to it, and maybe dial in suspension to fit my large ass. There's another car coming. All right, let's have some fun through this little tight section here. Definitely don't target fixate and watch out for rocks. You target fixate on this road, you're going off. Uphill braking. No, I don't drag knee on these roads. So if you want to see that from me, it's not happening. Oh God, it just flows so nice. And like I say, this is narrow, but man, always go slow through here. People like to cut that corner incredibly short. Like I've seen people in my lane before, and yeah, screw that noise. So let's go back. You see the beautiful scenery down there, but there's the city coming back east. And it's funny, it's like this is the road that I did all the braking miles other than on the track. This is where I broke the car or the bike in. Like what a road. Oh, the brakes on this thing are just so good. It's a good strong bite, and they just get stronger and stronger the more you squeeze. You can really lean on them. And the chassis, once you like start to actually apply heavy braking, doesn't get squirrely or tweaky under you. It feels just very confidence inspiring. You can hop on this bike and kind of start to be fast on it pretty quickly. That's something I noticed on track. it's hopped on. I'm like, man, I feel right at home on this bike. That's something that was not easily said about Ducatis of the past, and I don't even mean like that long ago. Like my 1299, even the special V4 Speciale that I had wasn't quite as forgiving as what this is. And I think it's the 998 motor. It likes high revs, and I know on the street it got dinged for needing to be in higher revs. I don't know, fourth gear, around 5,000 RPM, it's fine. It's not lugging. I can accelerate if need be, Jesus. Or slow down, just, wow. That is why I don't haul ass in certain places. To give you an idea of the brakes, that was just my index finger. This turn right here, people will run wide on into your lane so often. Yeah, look at the scenery. Gorgeous. It's funny, I get people with this turn coming up here because it looks like it's a sharp turn. You just kind of whoop, kind of dip in, but it really doesn't turn until afterwards. This road's fine to bike on. It's got soft shoulders. Gaze pass? Nah. Jaguar in blue, so pretty. I might be biased. And we slow down. Because entrance, and everyone pulls out from there, and that's really about it. But yeah, thanks for coming for a ride with me. Hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, stick around for the next one.